Yep, we'll try it on normal. Let's see, how do you play this game? It's been a while.
Calm down. Just calm down. You got this all wrong. Just listen to me.
Here, have another drink, Ray. It'll help you, Ray.
Please.
Here's my gun.
Too bad.
I keep the sight a few inches left of target. Nice. Challenge yourself.
The sooner you answer our questions, the better the odds we don't miss a bottle and evaporate your face.
Okay, stop. Okay, please. I'll tell you whatever you want. Okay? Whatever you want to know. Whatever you want to know.
What's the bounty on our heads?
You're worth $500 million per. Doubled after you raided that Confederate supply liner. Serrano himself put up the marker.
$500
That's a
million?
good interrogation technique.
Maybe for you. I am worth twice that. Well now, I appreciate you being honest with us.
Hey, what the fuck, man? I told you everything!
Yeah, but you tried to kill us. See? Telling us why doesn't earn you a reprieve.
Nope.
Shut up.
At the airlock.
Warning, airlock safety released.
Heard bounty hunter this week. Toronto's stroking one hell of a murder
Convenient.
boner, man.
Let's go loot a few Confederate ships. Earn our bounty.
Arrgh. Let's try to figure out how to open the door.
Damn it!
The hell, man?
Just wonderful.
I don't want to cut the airlock.
Come on, Gray, let's go.
Oh, there ain't shit back here, is there?
We going here?
If I can figure out how to open the door, yeah. Oh, it's stuck on mine. How in the hell did he do that? He was tied up before I kicked him out the airlock.
You said you searched him.
Don't delegate important things to the intoxicated.
He does have a point.
Is it just any old thing you touch crumbles into dog shit?
You're
Pretty much.
barely.
Guess I know how the old gal got that limp. I need to tell you need to crouch here.
It'd be nice. Oh, show me you care.
You boys, what? Door stuck on something.
Step aside, Doc. I'll deal with it my way.
So, which one of you shitheads left a Nova grenade on the bounty hunter?
Ray, we're compromised here. I'm warping.
Go for it. I'll be right up. Any booze left on this ship?
Nope. But there is paint thinner in the storage bay.
Thank better hell, where's the weed lab?
I need you deck side, now!
Attention, everybody. Captain on deck.
I was following leads on Confederate supply liners. Came out of warp and it was just there.
Damn.
Ulysses.
I'm getting us out of here. Warping to a dark matter field. Try and lay low until...
We're not going anywhere. That's the Confederation's prize warbird. General Serrano will be on board. Christmas come early, boys. We got us some mass murder and piece of shit out there waiting on us.
What's going on, Tennessee? How's it going, man?
Preparation.
We're with you, Gray. Serrano hung us all out to
How you
dry.
doing
I
tonight?
ain't trying no more.
No, you're drunk. Again. We won't last 15 seconds.
You've lost your nerve, Ishii.
I honor my oath to serve you, despite your recklessness. But this, I will not die for your revenge, Gray.
Our revenge.
Ulysses wants to open a communication channel.
Arm forward cannons. They'll get the message. Any of you want a mutiny? Now's the time. No takers?
I
Then
hear that, yeah.
let's make Serrano wish he tripled that bounty.
You gonna go up against a giant ship like that? Oh shit.
Take out Ulysses' external guns! I thought we were attacking the prize pig of the Confederation. Come on! Is this all you got? Show me something, Serrano! Ah, shit! Get it together!
Oh, it didn't work out too well, did it?
Ishii? Okay,
Yeah, man, I'm doing alright.
we were all dead men anyway. Dead for years.
Yeah, pop up. Find your spot, lay down,
To do
girl.
this one last thing.
Puppy just come
Just had to
bounding
make
up on my
sure we
lap.
didn't go to
A
hell.
happy little dog for some reason. What have you been into?
Take
little
every
dog gets in there
motherfucking
every day.
last one of you with us. And the sudden plunge in the sullen swell.
10
10
fathoms
fathoms
deep.
deep.
Forward thrust.
Road to hell.
20,000 digs into the sea. Yeah, man, you and me both. Lately, it hasn't been a possibility for me. What's going on, KB? It's called Bullet Storm. I bought this game because they held it up in Congress and they were talking about how ultra violent it was and stuff, so I'm like, I gotta get me some of that.
Your fancy new gravity boots make assassination time fun, Doc.
Plus I wanted to get, you know, a copy to put up and a copy to play.
No joy in killing. We are soldiers, not assassins.
Thought it might be collectible someday.
Maybe need like a softer title, Ishi? Is that it? How about disagreeable person's disposal unit?
You're pushing me, Rel.
No, but if I was gonna, this would be the place to do it. Why don't we call downstairs? Let them know we're on our way. They know our itinerary. Doesn't add up. The kind of money Novak has. We should encounter some resistance. Well, let's just call on the mission, man. Skipping the normal groovy dream catcher
prices. Yeah, tell me about it. There's an 8 p.m. curfew here now. You're not supposed to be out after 8 o'clock. It's kind of crazy. That was a little too easy.
Serrano wants explosives on that computer. Watch the clock. When's the pickup?
Don't sweat it, boss. We're on schedule.
Hey! What the fuck? I told you to rig these to blow, not check your goddamn email. What are you doing on here?
That would just be a terminal to a server balling it up. Wouldn't do any good anyway.
Every hit we've done, we've been killing innocent people. Novak was a reporter. Just finished an article on Serrano's corruption.
Get Serrano on the line. General Serrano, I have a...
What you calling me for, ass maggot? Are you
Ass
calling me
maggot.
from the job site? You ignorant piece of
Shut the fuck up!
Question. These people.
Have you had us killing innocent civilians?
What in the name of
This
sweet
guy kind of
Mary
reminds me of me.
What did you think you were doing out there all this time? You nasty
Yeah, I know, man. The 4th on the Saturday, it's 3 times more fireworks sold when it falls on the Saturday than any other time. Be a damn good year to be selling.
Mass murderers.
Of course, with the tariffs and then the 2 fireworks factories exploding and every freaking thing else in the virus, it's probably not a good year to buy.
And what exactly do we do?
I mean, it don't matter to me. I've been spending all my money just trying to put my stuff back together. Festering assholes, damn.
I'm gonna kill you!
Hey, man! What the fuck? That was a giant group decision you just made for us.
Okay, we'll get to the Spectre. Jump to the side systems. Outside Confederate jurisdiction.
I don't think we're gonna get off this planet, Grayson.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there would be a kid.
It's okay. We're not going to hurt you. You're going to be fine.
We just threw your old man away, it's alright.
Ishi! Hold your ground! Go down, fight!
You guys shooting? I can't tell. Things are getting fun. Come on, Gray. You're letting me do all the killing.
Serrano wants to shoot down! The bounty is lost!
More grenade.
You're famous where I come from. Gonna make me famous killing you.
Ishi!
Alright, Tennessee. Well, thanks for stopping in, brother.
Run, kid. Get to the elevator. Go down and get to the...
Be careful getting home and whatnot. Watch out for killer viruses and all that good shit. Oh man, let's see, what did I do today? Mostly errands, man. Had to run around town, see the doctor, pick up some prescriptions, and stuff like that, you know. It's amazing how tired you can get just from running around.
Ishi? Ah, damn it! Snap out of it! Quickly, get him to the infirmary. Doc, is he gonna just go?
They don't look too good. I don't know if you can shoot your own people or not, but that'd be kind of funny. How was your day, KB? You get anything interesting?
That thing's hanging by a thread.
Yeah, it can wear you out, man. Especially, you know, where I live, everything's a drive.
Not if there's any chance we can save him.
Okay. If Doc thinks we can do something.
I need you to fix it, Doc. All those cyber patch jobs you did on the field. There must be replace fingers and limbs. But look at him, Gray. Half his body is crushed. At least try. He'd do it for any one of us. Maybe I could, but I need a charged fusion cell to power the bio.
Of course he does.
Been out of them for months, Doc.
Damn it! There's gotta be another way.
Ulysses escape capsules. A few jettisons.
Wait a minute. Engines will have cells.
Yes, sirree.
Let's go, Ralph. Boys, time is short.
Since your ship is crashed, the engines have sails. Would your ship not have them? You know, it's not like this ship's going anywhere.
I want to be candid with you, Chief. You made a bad call.
Yeah, I know. What else is new? Wait, you hear that?
Loud goddamn banging.
Son of a bitch!
Spew from your ass.
Shut up! Come on, the other exit.
Shit. Oh, puppies. Oh, that was good. I'll have to remember that one. Puppies and four-leaf clovers to spew from your ass. That's one I haven't heard. Oh, where the hell do I need to go? I hate it when a game doesn't have a map. Oh shit, they got me. They put me on a, oh shit, what's it called? Some kind of a patch kind of thing now that I wear that's supposed to help me with arthritis and all that. It seems to help some, but not a whole lot. Of course, you know, it might take it a while for me to get used to it and whatnot. Hopefully it'll help. Tell you what, all my critters and stuff are all sitting around crashed out, man. It's been storming here. Quite a big rainstorm coming through here earlier.
bad guys.
Shoot him in the balls.
Like my own personal rabbit's foot, boss. Rainbows, puppies, and lucky fucking clovers spew from your ass.
Shut up. Come on, the other exit.
This is a terrible way to spend an afternoon.
Come on, keep moving.
I've had worse.
World to crash on, boss.
I need that energy cell. Ishi's right now.
Savage Logo's running interference stuff as fast as we can.
Kill faster, idiot. Get the work done.
Such a hostile work environment.
I'm sure that'll make Ishi feel a lot better.
Military, take him down fast.
Ah, shit, I can't see him. How are you still alive? Now let's see you come back without a head.
One of Serrano's new squad.
That clown?
Yeah, no doubt, man. I don't know where everybody's at. Talked to Pyro dude today in the email a little bit. He said him and his old lady's been really sick. And he hasn't been able to eat or keep anything down for a while. He said today was the first day that he started feeling better.
Final echo. Elite.
I don't know if he caught that shit or if it was just a regular flu, but
Rumors are true.
he said it was pretty bad.
Final echo are using leashes.
I thought instinct-moderated weapons were outlawed.
Yeah, they were.
Hey, man, if that's gunpowder, we need it. So pull up your skirt and strap that dildo on.
Damn. I can actually feel this thing talking to me.
Damn, flying out the door, huh?
Now, can you make yourself useful and pop open the hood on this pod?
Hot damn.
I've got just about everything I need as far as guns and ammo.
Just a waterhead. I forgot why I done marched out here.
I actually had to sell a couple of guns. Yeah. I didn't have no choice in the matter and stuff, you know, the way my ex left and shit. Cleaned out the bank account and cut off all the utilities. And that was in her name, so I was stuck with no money and everything else, so you know, I had to do what I had to do. Fortunately, you know, I had enough to be able to get rid of a few and still be, you know, alright as far as that goes. Some shit got pretty bad. Nice.
Over there! To the right!
Where the hell are they? Brutality.
I'm all out of blood bags. One more minute, he's gone. You hear me?
We're here. Hold tight.
She's lucky I got so much love for her. Not many other folks I'd do this for.
Doc will fix him, Rel. You'll see.
Hurry, plug it in.
Yeah, I plug the thing, but I guess I don't.
Gotta buy well millions of neurotransmitters. Get
Ah, thanks, man. But you know how it is. At least I can handle my own business instead of getting on here and doing a bunch of e-begging like some people do. I hate that shit.
we might be looking at visitors.
I mean, you've been around here long enough to hear every story in the book, just like I have.
Boss, they're coming through the vents. We gotta cover Ishii, man. Come on. Come on, motherfuckers. Give me something worth dying for. Let's see some fight, you savage cocksuckers! Great!
Oh yeah, I'll turn it down to here. Man, it was only on like 4. I guess the mic doesn't pick up too good. Damn, did I lose? Oh, he just did.
You don't live. You don't live.
Damn.
You nothing. Great. Easy. Have to die.
Good serving with you, boss.
Shoot me! Do it!
Damn. What a way to go. Hey, West PA, how's it going, man?
Help.
What's up, Randy Matthews? How you doing, bro?
Please.
Hope things are going all right in your place.
Ishi.
It's raining pretty hard here again.
God is not relevant. Please, help. Something is happening. Listen to me, Ishi, okay? Well, you've been injured in the attack. Doc had to patch your brain with the robot's bioprocessor. You're gonna have trouble getting used to it, but it's like an amputation. I'm gonna help you, okay?
Damn.
You are going to help me. I am having a difficult time seeing how you can help me. Your drunken thirst for revenge just killed our crew. I'm sorry.
Yeah, West PA, man, when I get the chance, I think I'm gonna take all the seats out on my PT Cruiser, head up to Falling Waters and check your place out.
Let it take control.
When I get a chance, things calm down around here.
I'm going to kill you, Gray. I see no logical reason not to. That is a final Echo instinct leash. Yeah.
I take the seats out, I can haul quite a bit.
Open it. Mute the mic.
Repeat. All final Echo survivors report positions.
Now that my truck is dead.
I'm alive, but stuck on some damn hotel rooftop. Shake that sweet little can of yours. Locals are congregating. I'm in the shit here and need some help.
Any other Echo survivors, switch to tracker, zero in on my location. I'm off to guard the general downtown.
Serrano. Motherfucker is here.
Oh, cool.
That changes things, Ishi. Even if you don't want to assassinate that son of a
Hopefully
whore,
something
if
good
he's
on it.
here, rescue jump ships will be here soon.
I'll be right
Process
back,
that
guys.
chance of survival. Can you track a woman? Yeah, got it. We find that broad. We can track her to Serrano and use the general to get off-world. Killing him is counterproductive. I know how important it is for you to help me. Yeah, of course. I wasn't thinking of killing him. We get to him, get you off-world. I know some black-level bioengineers. We can get you fixed up, Ishi. I swear it on my mother. Then if I expire, you have failed your last bid for redemption. Guess so. The battery cell within this warbot is low. If I do not charge it within 30 minutes, I will die. The freak jobs that attacked us, got a large cluster of them southeast of here. They gotta have some power cells. Then, I will follow you. This one last time. Pay attention. There are many volatile components amid the debris. Roger.
Oh. 1,200 cases. You can just bring that to my house if you want, man. 266 cases. That would be pretty sweet. It's gonna be a hell of a year to sell, man. If everybody don't die of the flu first. Oh, I just about killed myself. That was brilliant.
Stay alert. Be careful. How you holding up? The pain manageable?
It is not. I am left to endure it regardless.
Gonna get you the hell out of here, Ishii.
Dude, I think it's like a 5-hour drive to get to Falling Waters last time I looked, man. I think that's what it was, for me anyway.
You got any idea what we're looking at here, Ishii?
It's a pretty good ways away.
It is
to be in the same state.
The markings date to operation logs from over a year ago.
You just know Serrano is up to some shit.
Not too bad. Well, that's cool. Where does it show how much money I've got? That's the question. Now, if it's not available, then why the hell's it got new? This is just a accomplishment crap. Shooting a death in midair. Maybe I do better than that.
Oh, son of a mother. Tech is wild. His cocky leash is grading my performance.
It will have further opportunity to mark your efficiency. We are under attack.
Nice. Whack them and stack them. Thumper, that would be good. Upgrade capacity, damn it. I'll go with that. I don't want to resupply, damn it.
use Confederate technology.
It doesn't make sense. We're in the side quads. No colonies or Confederate troops anywhere near here.
I just kicked that bullet to death. Somebody's behind me. Hell yeah, man. I took the 22 and SKS out the other day and shot a few myself. It's a good way to deal with stress. I actually shot a crit full of my good rounds that I had saved that I didn't want to use. By mistake, I thought it was like the 2-4 ammunition, but it was the armor piercing instead. I didn't realize it until I went to a 40-round clip. So yeah, I got a 40-round clip. Yeah, I know most of them are 30. I had a guy try to tell me a 40-round clip didn't exist, but I'm like, dude. Break time. Maybe I should have resupplied. Not the best thing to take out for me to shoot, man. It's a 22. At least it didn't cost a lot. Or at least now it doesn't. I've got some match grade ammunition for my 22 that cost a fortune back during the ammo shortage that they had, you know, a couple years back. And the only thing you could find was the high dollar stuff. You were lucky to find that. .1911 is one of my favorite guns, though. About the only thing that I've ever found that feels right in my head, you know. AR, I'm not that big of a fan of myself. I prefer the Russian weaponry, like the AKs, SKSs, stuff like that. Yeah, I've got a full reload kit for 223. And actually, I don't use it anymore either because I got rid of my ARs and switched over to SKSs and AKs. I like the 7.62 by 39 millimeter better. AR is just too finicky of a weapon for me. It's just too high maintenance, man. I shot 100 rounds through it, man. Out of 100 rounds, well, I had 2 ARs and both of them jammed up. I'm like, damn it. I had to take one and run a stick down the barrel just to be able to get the damn brass out. I was like, this is ridiculous. AK, SKS, that shit'll eat it. Anything you feed it. All day. That, it digs a trench behind the target when it hits the ground. I just like that more power, you know. And the AR does have it in accuracy, but it all depends on who's behind the rifle and how familiar they are with it. A lot of people don't understand that Russian guns and stuff like that were only, you know, sighted for like 50, 100 yards at most when they were left the factory. It was up to the soldier to sight in his own weapon, and that's why a lot of people think that they can't hit shit, because they've never been properly sighted in before, you know. I can hit a pill bottle full of tannerite open sighted 100 yards with mine, so... And I mean a little pill bottle too. In the Western Panhandle, yeah, that was the one that was so far away from me in Falling Waters there. I live right on the West Virginia border, more or less. Right in the southernmost part. Just about. I was actually talking to a hot chick the other day from Falling Waters, West Virginia. I was like, damn, I hook up with her, I could have a dual purpose for going up there. Dude, I usually don't drive 5 hours unless it's to ride a roller coaster. Now, I have drove farther than that for roller coasters, but that's about it. Seems like the ratio is a lot better up there, man. When I was in Parkersburg, that place was like 5 females for every dude. I'm like, this place is a paradise as far as, you know, tail goes. I mean, there are women everywhere. It's different. It's the other way around here. There's about like 5 guys for every chick. In the middle of nowhere, yeah. This is true. But that's the best place to be. In my opinion, anyway. KB, you're probably wondering, like, where the hell am I going? I could only imagine. Had that other dude come and shoot some fireworks with me. What was that guy's name? Daniel Grid or Gid or some shit. I haven't seen that guy since. I don't know what happened to him. I don't even think he's got a channel anymore. Yeah, you found it. Which is, you know, hard to do for a lot of people. A lot of times I gotta go out and, you know, lead them in after they get off the interstate and whatnot. Ah, is that why we don't see him anymore, huh? thought he got in some trouble for some shit or something. Tell you what, I thought about it, but I don't think it's worth the trouble. I really don't. Not unless it's the only option available, you know. The whole storage thing and everything, you know, that's the part that bothers me. Maybe if I can get a storage container or something like that converted into an ammo locker, you know, something of that nature. Or I even seen people take the big toolboxes and, you know, you gotta line them with wood to be compliant. But I've seen people use those as well, and, you know, them sign off on it. So I guess it's not outside the realm of possibility. They just wouldn't let me store anything here in town. I'd probably have to keep it up there at Boom Ridge somewhere. I wouldn't be able to keep my little brother out of it. Where the hell did he go? That was a good kill, at least.
This place is filthy with low-spread radiation. Neither of us will survive if we linger.
Just like the old days.
Forgive my lack of nostalgia. I've mapped the complex. Only way out is down.
It's close quarters in a mining complex. You sure you're up for this kind of fight?
I am not. I am not up for any of this. We have no other options.
Oh, great!
That's pretty bad. Thinking about the prophecy, the magazine you rent. 65, 20 foot. Oh, okay.
What are we looking at here? Pirate uranium mining?
No, the construction is too
I wanted to
skillful.
get an old storage
This
container
is no backworld
and make
operation.
one myself.
Whoever co-opted this joint, they aren't getting their deposit
Probably
money
the best way
back.
for me to go.
Stay focused. We are not safe here.
Only way
In the
down.
future, it'd be nice anyway.
Rise and shine, birthday bear! The man really sinks into work.
Sluggo! It's a long time!
Sluggo's pissing on the angels, friend.
I didn't think I was gonna make it. Not with that any ammo.
What are we looking at here? Pirate uranium mining?
No, the construction is too skillful.
I'd say before I'm done, I'll probably end up going and getting mine. Hopefully, anyway. I think everybody went to sleep. Kitty, I don't know what the hell makes cats just want to push stuff off, but it gets old. This one little kitten makes more messes than a toddler does. It's like having a 3-year-old. He gets into everything. Yeah, he does. But he's a good kitty. Got the cat sitting here on the side of me. Got the dog on my lap. Covered in critters, like always. Yeah, definitely, man. There's nobody up there to mess with it or anything. That's for sure. Now, where I live in town, though, that wouldn't work because my yard is about as big as a postage stamp. I mean, the houses are just so close together here, it's ridiculous. I'd probably open my window and stretch out and touch the house next door, probably. But that's just how it is down here in town, you know. Here above the lake, they try to put houses as close together as they could, I believe. Alright, little guy, now go play. It's not super happy kitty time. Although he thinks it is. I like it here, man, except for in the wintertime. Wintertime in West Virginia sucks. It's more of a mud season these days. Hell, I liked it back in the old days when it at least got cold, you know. It hasn't even snowed this year, man. I was going to build a snowman and, you know, place charges in each ball and just blow them up one by one individually and make a video of it. Never got enough snow to do that. Didn't get any snow. Not here, anyway. it's a good place to let off pyro and be left alone. God damn, some of that shit that me and you were letting off. If anybody was going to bother you, they would have that day. Because by God, I still remember that pill bottle one that you had. That was more than I thought it was going to be. That made a damn mushroom cloud. Like, damn. Well, they're not as nice now. They haven't put any money into them for a while. They need to. Here in town, where it's cobblestone streets, and then, you know, they paved over the old cobblestone. It's rough in places. Messing up the suspension on my ride. I took 3 different PT Cruisers and built one Super PT Cruiser now, I guess you could call it. It's pretty cool because it looks, you know, it's a PT Cruiser on the outside, but on the inside it's got the SRT engine and the turbo and all that cool shit. It's got about, I'd say about 325 horsepower, somewhere around in there, which isn't a lot by modern standards, but it's not bad for a 4-cylinder. I just got to where I like those cars for some reason, man. They're hard as hell to work on until you learn, you know, how to work on them. If you try to follow the books or the manuals or something like that, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. That was the first car that was designed in virtual reality, so every inch under the hood was utilized, you know, and you just can't work on the thing. So I learned to take the whole front end, fenders, the hood, the grill, everything off if I got to work on the engine. I mean, it's a lot of stuff to do, but it's about the only way to do it. No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm not talking about the one you surprised me with. I had my back turned. I was like, oh, shit. I was talking about the one that you had wrapped up with the ammo, with the camo tape and shit. You said you've been saving it for a while, man, and it was definitely, it didn't disappoint. Because I remember seeing that one, because it literally made a mushroom cloud. I don't know what the hell you're doing, cat. Come at me like that. I just had to take one of my wooden duck decoys away from the dog. Her and the cat work together. He pushes it off the shelf so she can chew it up. Screw that shit, man. Of course, the PT Cruiser is just about as bad when it comes to stuff like that. That's why a lot of people just get rid of them. I mean, you can pick a whole car up sometimes for a few $100, man. Where I've been pulling with them, a lot of times they don't need that much, you know, to be put back on the road. I know I pissed this one dude off. He couldn't get it started, so he decided to get rid of it, and he sold it to me for like $300. I pulled with it for like 15 minutes in the driveway, fired it up, and drove away. That dude was mad as hell. There wasn't even nothing wrong. It was just an electrical problem. I think it was a camshaft position sensor or something, which that year is, you know, prone to do. I had a whole box of parts with me, you know, all the common stuff that goes bad with them. Where I've been pulling with them, I pretty much learned I don't even like Chrysler products, but the vehicle just kind of fits. I like how you can take the seats out of it like a minivan, and you know, it's almost like a van. But having the turbo in it makes it a lot more fun. See, I've got a blue one that I don't know if I was driving it when you were here or not, KV. I might have been driving my truck, but I got a blue one without the turbo. It's not bad for what it is. But when you put the turbo behind it, it's pretty sweet. Cat. Oh, I swear, she just jumped up and tried to grab a hold of my shelf here and missed, so the cat, instead of letting go, just clawed her way all the way down the wood. So, damn it. You kitties are the reason I got shitty furniture. Hell, my buddy was telling me that a lot of parts now are coded to the truck, or coded to the vehicle, so if you go and get a new transmission or new whatever, the car won't even accept it unless you get it programmed by the dealership to accept that part. It won't work, even though, you know, it's installed and hooked up correctly. Unless it's coded for that new part, it won't allow it to work. That way you gotta bring it to the dealership, and that's bullshit. Yes, we did, man. God, we let off a lot of power that day, and still had a lot left over. Good shit too, man. Very good stuff. I took that one that blew apart and ended up making a few little things out of it, and I got it all to go off, so yeah, it wasn't wasted. I know old Pyro dude, he's into the old stuff. He's got some really sweet rides. He's got that hot rod. If you guys see his channel, I'd love to get behind the wheel of that thing if I could fit in it. Some of them old cars weren't made for tall people. I don't know, I'd be afraid to drive it. It's worth too much. I just like to ride it, let's put it that way. Be my luck, some shit would happen to it or something, you know.
This is no backworld operation.
Whoever co-opted this joint, they
I
aren't
want
getting their
the new
deposit money
2020
back.
Stingray Corvette.
Stay focused. We are not
that's an
safe
awesome
here.
machine right there. Mid-engine design for an American sports car. Shit, I mean, it's just crazy cool. It's also about 100 grand, but you know. Oh man, it reminds me of my Trans Am I built just to kill the 5.0 Mustangs. It was a Mustang eating machine too. I had a Firebird with a 2.8 V6 in it, and I don't know if you know anything about the 2.8 V6, but it has no power at all. I mean, you literally be going uphill at 35 miles an hour, and that is it. So everybody in the world that had a 5.0 Mustang would blow my doors off for the hell of it. You know, unless I got them on the mountain, because my car would outhandle the Mustang no problem, but didn't have it on the power. So after a few years of that, I took a LS1 out of a Corvette that had been totaled. Well, it hadn't been totaled, it had been stolen, and for whatever reason, they went ahead and totaled it because of where it was stolen, and the motor had like 18,000 miles on it. So I just put the entire motor and transmission under the hood of the Trans Am and put all performance parts and shit in it. It took me 3 years to build it, but when I got done with it, it was insane. Yeah, I gotta put the motor back together in that little Geo Metro project now. I've got done with most of the powder coating and stuff I was going to do to it. Come out pretty good. The black chrome, I've done the intake and stuff in that, and then the rest of it in the blue candy coat. It come out pretty nice. My buddy Dave, he was always into the Camaros and stuff, so I was always into the Trans Ams and shit like that. Basically the same thing, just different enough to where it didn't seem like you were, you know, copying somebody else. Actually, I think the Trans Am's a little sportier myself. I remember working as a janitor in a car dealership when that car came out, and I was sitting in the dealership floor, and I was like, one day I want to have one of these. And it took me about 10 years, but I finally got one. At the time, I had an Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra, and I got off work every night at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I got pulled over more times than I can count because they thought I was a drug dealer, they said, you know, because I had a, well, you know, it was a pimp and ride, you know. Had Cadillac wheels on it and tinted windows and all that shit. It was like that when I bought it, you know, but for whatever reason they thought I was a drug dealer. I'm like, no, haven't you noticed I come through here at the same time every night? Damn, if I unlock that, I won't have enough money to buy ammo. There we go, that's much better. Man, I think everything's got an LS in it these days. I mean, it's like everything I've got. There's probably a Volkswagen Beetle out there with an LS in it. That would be pretty awesome, though.
Only way down.
It is an easy to adapt motor, man.
Rise and shine, birthday bear. The man really sinks into work.
Go! He's out on time!
Someone's pissing on you, best friend.
I kept missing him. Man, it don't look like anybody's gonna come on tonight but us. I think I'm gonna wrap this up here in a minute, man. Wonder where Fireworks is for Life is. He didn't show up tonight. He's the one wanting me to go online tonight anyway. It's hard to tell. I was curious to see if he asked that girl that he was talking about. I just wish the little guy luck, man. It depends, man. I like working on cars when it's something I can do for fun. I don't like doing it when it's something I have to do, you know. When I have to fix one in order to get somewhere the next day, that's not cool. That's a pain in the ass. But if I'm just putting on performance parts or tinkering around with something cool, you know, that's different. But if I'm out there at 3 o'clock in the morning just trying to fix the truck to go to work the next day, that's the kind of car repairs that, you know, I can't stand anymore. Of course, I'd rather work on a car than make a car payment, so there's always that. Yeah, I got rid of the Trans Am when my wife at the time started driving it. It wasn't built for her. Gotta get herself killed. She couldn't drive with the damn anyway. Something with that much horsepower? No.
Mother of shit. Got enough Confederate ordnance in here to bring religion to the alien hordes on Warworld.
Destroy everything. Leave these savages no means to give chase.
I like the way your new brain thinks. Locals seem none too excited about your plan.
Kill them all. Battery's low. Nearly out of power.
It's a high ground. Yeah, that's why I like to have at least, you know, a couple. I like to have a backup ride if you're going to have a beater. You got to have a couple of them more or less.
In here to bring religion to the alien hordes on Warworld.
Destroy everything. Leave these savages no means to give chase.
I like the way your new brain thinks. Locals seem none too excited about your plan.
Kill them all. Battery's low. Nearly out of power.
Alright, man. It's nice hanging out with you, man. Hope you have a good one. I'll catch you later, bro. Have a good week off. Get some rest, have some fun, blow some shit up. Play this game a little bit longer. I'll try to crash out myself. Unlikely though. I made a whole pizza, man. I couldn't even eat the damn thing. I took a couple bites and I said it was like, nope. Now I ate a whole pizza and it's gonna be wasted.
Heads up! Geek's got a vulture! Use the leash!
That's my guy.
Glorious mother of shit.
Got enough Confederate ordnance in here to bring religion to the alien hordes on Warworld.
Destroy everything. Leave these savages no means to give chase.
I like the way your new brain thinks. Locals seem none too excited about your plan.
Kill them all. Battery's low. Nearly out of power.
Screw this.